Welcome back, everyone, to Mariners franchise episode number 30. As we are here in season 2, postseason 2. We've been back to back seasons here against the Yankees, and it's game 6. And the Mariners are the closest they've ever been to going to a World Series. And today, they had their Cy Young Award winner on the mound to face Luis Gil, someone we have struggled with, and I've struggled with in the past in MLB The Show. We're playing them today, seeing if we can get a Game 6 win and head on to face Atlanta in the World Series. This will be a great game. I have a feeling. We know Luis Gil is really good. He actually won the Cy Young the year before Brian Wu did. Go ahead and check him. We obviously are very familiar with this team as a whole. They're very good. But last year, it was a Cy Young Award win for Luis Gil. And obviously, he did not have the stats to back that up, in my opinion. A 3.39 ERA is not really that good enough. A 1.39 whip is obviously not good enough for a Cy Young. But this game doesn't know how to track Cy Young Award winners, but we'll just act like he did. Because in reality, next year in real life, if Luis Gil won the Cy Young, it would not obviously surprise many people. He's very good. As for somebody this year who did win the Cy Young, in my opinion, obviously he did not get it in terms of the actual award, but we're going to count it as one. A 2.37 or 7.3 ERA. Sorry, 3.7. I was right the first time. A 0.90 whip. So many good things. A 5 WAR for a pitcher. A 3.17 FIP, which is so good. Obviously, he was fantastic, and he gave us one more start than league average to get that postseason berth. And attempt actually wasn't the postseason, but we already had that sealed. But it was this game right here to try and get us the 1 seed. And if we did get this win. If we had won this game like we did, and the Yankees, because we had the season series over the Yankees, had lost this game 1-0. It was actually Luis Gil starting this game as well. It would have been us hosting this game, not the Yankees. So that's actually very interesting as we get the two guys who started the last game for both these teams in the regular season, both of them through shutouts to attempt to get the 1 seed. So that's what's on the line. A World Series today or a Game 7 for the Yankees. We'll see what happens. I am nervous, obviously. It's fake, but it's still nerve-wracking as we head here to the Bronx for the 3rd time in this series. We took both their home games to begin the series. Here's the lineup. Normal as usual. No Lamont Wade, who was really good last episode because he is a left-hander, and Luis Gil's a right-hander, but Lamont Wade's not as good against righties as Luke Raley and Rhino Hearn are. So it's time to get going here in this game, in this series, in Game 6, looking to make the World Series for the first time ever. The Mariners were 2 games away in 2000, 2 games away in 1995, but have not been 1 game away in the history of their franchise, dating back all the way to, like, 1970 something when they were like Milwaukee, whenever Milwaukee moved away or moved them or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the exact history, but it's time. This place is raucous for Game 6. The Yankees on their last leg. The Mariners looking to win, and it's time. Luis Gil versus Victor Robles, who's struggled mightily, and we've had conversations about Victor Robles and what his role in this team is in the future. But right now, the role hit Luis Gil. Swing and miss on that slider early. As I nearly dropped my computer, that's been bad. My goodness. 0-1, taking this pitch right here. As I situate myself once again. Okay, we're back. 0-2 quickly for Gil. Could have been better, but Gil fills the zone. As do most of these Yankees pitchers. Fill the zone at a very, very high rate and high level. Him, Fried does as well. Clark Schmidt does as well. 1-2. Swinging and a miss above the zone. That's a pitch that Carlos Rodon really got to work against us, the high fastball in Game 5. Not Game 5, Game 6, or Game 4. Swing and miss right there, just above the zone. Just slightly above the zone. But a swing and miss nonetheless. Here comes Julio. Hitting 278 with absolutely no extra base hit power. I believe basically all singles for Julio in this postseason. He has no homers. He has 1 double on 10 hits here in this postseason. 1-0 to him. Would be a good time for extra base hit here. Swings through 97. The velo is going to be an issue with Luis Hill and his arm slot. Is very difficult as well. Very mid-level, just like Prime Blues is. This is flicked into right field for a base hit for Julio. He continues to loop singles. You'll take it, though. He's getting on base, which is good. And it is his 11th hit of the postseason already. Brings up a guy who's been the best player for the Mariners in this postseason. Probably the best player, period, for the Mariners in this postseason. 16 hits in the games we've played. 4 home runs, 9 RBI. OPSing 1.5. Cal Raleigh doing Cal Raleigh things. Now batting from his preferred side, lefty. Pitch out there. We know that Julio is very, very prone to stealing bags. We'll see if that is something that the Mariners take advantage of here. He's going to throw another pitch out attempt there. On the bottom of the zone, it's 2-0. So Cal Raleigh in control of this count early, 2-0. 10th pitch of the inning for Hill. That's a 3-0 count. So maybe at this point you're just like, oh, they're pitching around Cal. We'll see what happens here on 3-0 with Luis Robert next. And that is just in the zone. 3-1 count here. This is hit well. Right field. Not well enough. Catch will be made by Aaron Judge in right. Cal Raleigh cannot hit his 6th of the 5th of the postseason. Would have been RBIs number 10 and 11. Brings up Luis Robert, someone else who's really not had a lot of pop in this postseason. The 1 home run, 7 RBI, but the OPS is obviously pretty low because it's been a lot of singles for him. But we do not care how many robberies has he had in this postseason. 3, I believe, and like 6 elite defensive plays. He has been the best defensive player on this team. And he has been probably the most valuable player of this postseason, just in terms of what he's done on the defensive end. Saving runs, scoring runs, 7 RBI already. 0-2 here quickly, though. This is hit center field. Pops it up for an easy play for Cody Bellinger coming in on it. After the single, he gets out the 2 best hitters on the team, most likely, in Raleigh and Robert. And it brings up Jazz, Bellinger, and Guerrero. And here is Brian Wu. This postseason, he's been very solid. Walk rate's great. Strikeout rate's really solid. ERA rate's good. Whip's good. Everything's been good. In that last start, he got a little bit... He didn't get very deep in the last start, I don't believe. He got 5 2/3 innings. In the Game 2 against Fenway, or against Boston, he was obviously fantastic. A little bit less good this time around. 2 earned runs last time. That was also here in Yankee Stadium. Jazz Chisholm now hitting .324, also OPSing over 1,000. He homered in 3 of the first 4 games of this series. And he's a very scary at-bat. What he has provided to this team. Out of the leadoff spot, the RBIs aren't going to be there, but the power has certainly been. This is a base hit the other way, and Jazz Chisholm starts off the way he started off most of these games, with a base hit. That sinker caught a lot of plate, and you don't want him to catch that much plate against this lineup. It's really good. Bellinger up next, hitting .212. Had a 4-hit game in this postseason. This is a runner. We know how good Cal's been against these. He got another one. Hoses, his 4th runner of the series? And dating back to last year against the Yankees, his 6th? My goodness. You need to stop running on Cal Raleigh. Bases once again empty. Really well done from Ha-Sung Kim as well to be in position to get that and make that tag. Cal has been on it with that. And it was a called strike. So it's 0-1. Same spot. Fouls it off. Former MVP, obviously the run of 3 straight MVPs now the Yankees will have between Bellinger, Guerrero, and Judge. Embarrassment of riches in the middle of that lineup. Ground ball, Kim. Trying to make the 2nd out of the inning as well. He does. 2 down. I guess 2 and 3 aren't really the middle of the lineup, but you'll forgive me. 2, 3, 4, all MVPs. Here comes one of them, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And if you're wondering when did Vladimir Guerrero Jr. win an MVP, he did in year 1 of this series. In 2025, he won. He's been very, probably, I mean, you would definitely say disappointing. He had the big home run in Game 3, though, that prevented the Mariners from going up 3-0 in the series. That tied the game at 5 after they were down, was it 5-2? And then another home run from Dominguez straight afterward that gave them the lead that they would not relinquish. They won that game 8-6. There's a nice pitch and a good call from home plate umpire, whatever his name is. Kenley Jansen, probably. 1-2. Or Kenny Jansen. What is his name in the game? Anyway, 1-2-3. Go the Yankees to begin the game. Brian Wu, as good as ever to begin. O'Hearn, Rayleigh, and Hayes next for the Mariners. Actually, might have said Bliss, not Hayes. It's above the zone. Or it's in the zone, sorry, not above the zone. For a strike. 0-1. Pops this one up left field. Coming in on it. Tough play, actually. He might have bobbled that a little bit as well, but he makes the play. 1 down. Inside fastball jammed him pretty bad. Was able to put it in the air, and it nearly did bloop in. And here comes the hero of last time. It was Luke Rayleigh, and it was Lamont Wade. Luke Rayleigh had the 3-run homer that really, really broke that game open. We had the lead, but that was what broke it open. 0-2. Outside. One, 2 to Rayleigh. Fouls it off. Look to go opposite field again with it. That's what he's been doing with his home runs as of late. Not many, but when they've happened, they've been oppo. This one's fouled off. Close. That was nearly the pitch. 100-mile-per-hour exit below. Timed up fairly good. 1-2. This is rolled over to first base. It's a race to the bag. Hill will win it by a step and a half. 2 down. It brings up to Brian Hayes. 207 average. He's not been great, but he did have a hit that kept the rally going last episode. And he had a home run last year here in this postseason, or in this ballpark in the postseason. He is hitting .316 his last 5 games, though. 0-2 here. Fouls it off. I don't know how he did that. He does have good contact. He was able to foul it off just. An 0-2 count again. This is on the ground, Volpe. The defense has been excellent from the Yankees in this series, and it is once again a jump throw, Jeter-esque, as the Yankees get the Mariners out 1-2-3 in order. Anthony Volpe. Really nice play defensively. First time that sentence has ever been said. And the Yankees are back up to bat. And it's leading off with the multi-time MVP, one of the best hitters on the planet, if not the best hitter on the planet, Aaron Judge. And in this ballpark, where anything is a home run, it's obviously scary to play against him. .1-0 by Wu. Only at 10 pitches already. Gets a call there. It is James Kingsley behind the plate. Patrick Johnson at first base, it said, and I think it said Gary Simmons at second. I did not read anything else. 1-1. Fouls off a slider. No strikeouts in the first inning for Wu. See if he can get one here. They've been getting him out with a lot of sliders on the edge of the zone and outside the zone. And that trend continues. Aaron Judge strikes out once again. He's hitting .303, but the Mariners have dealt with him adequately. Brings up now another guy who's just really tough to face. It's Austin Wells, who does not chase much at all. He chases the changeup, but he pops this one up. Change up heavy, we're going to have to be to Austin Wells in this series. I feel like the rest of the series. That's been the pitch he's hit. Jason Dominguez now up to bat. Had the home run in game 3 that broke that one open for the Yankees. They won that game 8-6. He put them up 8-5. Just outside of that sinker, Cal Raleigh tried to frame it. Cal has started every game behind home plate in this series and in this postseason for the Mariners. And the lineup for the Yankees has not changed one time in this series. The Yankees lineup has been identical in every single game, but it's only right-handed batters we have, or right-handed pitchers we have, so that would explain why. 1-2 count here to Dominguez. In the dirt. Takes it. One thing that Wu really does not have is stuff for lefties to chase. His changeup has been that kind of pitch this year. That's been the main one. He gets that. That's the fastball. There's the changeup. Count is now full. 20th pitch of the day for Wu. Delivers. Fouled it off again. And the full count delivery once more is fouled off. Could have expected a pitcher's duel today. You might get one between two of the best pitchers, the last two Cy Young Award winners, in my opinion. 3-2. Fouled it off again. It'll be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. A good job here from Dominguez trying to even out this pitch count, which was very low up to this point. It's about even now. Strike 3 call. Brian Wu gets Dominguez looking his first strikeout of the day, and the Yankees go 1-2-3. Up comes Ryan Bliss hitting .250. He has been a bit of a revelation in this postseason for the Mariners. I know the average isn't crazy, the OPS isn't crazy, but the contributions he's been giving have been. Backhand by Volpe, delivery to first base. Out is Bliss. Brings up Ha-Seong Kim. He's been about the opposite of a revelation, hitting .160 with a .440 OPS. He did have a hit last time out, but we've said on many occasions we are not re-signing Ha-Seong Kim. He will not be back for the team. This will be his last series if we lose, and the World Series, no matter what, if we do win, will also be his last series. Unless he goes on like a mammoth rampage and hits like 900 in the World Series, but I doubt that. This is the other way, and he's got 2 hits in a row for the Mariners shortstop. Ha-Seong Kim. 100-mile-per-hour exit velo on a fastball. Puts it the other way. Both Mariners hits have been hit the other way so far. Good swing, though. Stayed with it. Hit it off the end of the bat. Put it where it was pitched. Right back up the middle. To the right side. Sorry, not back up the middle, but to the right side. And back up is the top of the lineup, Victor Robles. Someone else the Mariners need to see hit a lot better if they want to stay on this ball team. Ball team? This is hit down the line. That'll help. Good hop for Dominguez. It's a double for Robles. And it's 2 on with 1 out for Julio. Robles yanks that in the left. 105 off the bat. He has his 3rd double in this ballpark in the series. He had 1 in Game 1, 1 in Game 2, and then now 1 in Game 5. Victor Robles, when it comes to hitting here in New York, the lights are not too bright. And now Julio, big spot. He hung a slider. Do it again. And Julio chases the first pitch, as he tends to do. It'll be 0-1. Biggest spot of the game so far for either side. A lot of speed on the base paths. This is off of the glove. And staying at second base is Robles. And that'll be the first big error of this series, I feel like, for the Yankees. I know Game 1 they weren't great, but that's a big deal. Mariners score first, 1-0, off of an error. And they don't call it an error. It was a hot shot. He hit it well, but this should be one at home. I mean, this should be an out at home. But it eats up. Wow, it actually hopped off of this lip right there and off the shoulder of Ibanez. I thought that they would actually run Robles on their own. I did not know that I was supposed to be doing that. But Julio does get a single, I guess. And it brings up Cal Raleigh. 97 exit velo. -5 launch. Cal takes the first pitch. A home run here would be the biggest hit in Mariners history. He should not be swinging at that. That has been an issue for Cal Raleigh this year, the way inside slider at his numbers. I don't know why that's been a problem, but it has been. And he looks at strike 3. Not an ideal at bat from Cal Raleigh. The at bat now will come down to Luis Robert. Not the at bat, the inning. They're going to double steal here. Robles is out. Well, that did not go well. 1 run does score for the Mariners on a Julio error. I mean, it's a hit, but it's an error. Let's be real. And then the rally is killed by a caught stealing and a strikeout looking. Up comes Spencer Jones. 2 home runs this postseason. One of them against was the Orioles, I have to assume. He only hit 1 against us, I think. I keep doing that. Yeah, he hit 1 against Baltimore. And that's sweet. Both these teams, of course, swept the wild card matchups they got.
Oh, that's down.
Or the DS match, not even the wild card matchups, the ALDS matchups, they both swept them. Rio, apiece. Everyone in this lineup is so scary. Gotta be honest with you. There's not one easy at bat. Even Ibanez is very tricky to deal with. You don't want to be locating pitches there though. You need to get him more down. 1-2 by Wu to Jones. Is in the dirt. Nice pitch from Brian Wu. Is that his first swinging strikeout of the day? I think so. Actually, no, he got judged to swing. 3rd of the day for Wu. Here comes Volpe, who's been the difference maker for the Yankees in these postseasons, like last year, and then like in game 4, he had a big clutch home run as well. Oh, 2. Way outside. Not overly competitive there to Volpe. The very least you could ask for was the Mariners giving a lead to Brian Wu, the Cy Young Award winner. They did that. They gave him a lead. Ideally, he holds it the rest of this game. 2-2 delivery to Volpe. He's also been chase happy, but he's not swinging here. Takes 3 straight outside. Now full count. Fouled that off. That's a good pitch. Full count once again. In the dirt. Or not in the dirt. Fouled off. My bad. Once again, the full count. There's been a few at-bats that have really inflated the pitch count. Other than that, Wu's been very clean. And that's fouled off. It's been 1, 2, 3 in every inning so far for Brian. With the help of Cal Raleigh. Still a full count. He gets him on the sweeper that time. A long at-bat ends in a punch-out once again for Brian Wu, his 4th of the day. Then it brings up 9-hole hitter Andy Ibanez. I know the average does not look good, but he's not an easy at-bat. And I still have PTSD of that bases-clearing double he had against us earlier this season in the regular season. Granted, we won that game. But that was off Brian Wu. This has popped up Cal Raleigh. Has a beat on it, right behind Ibanez. Makes the play. 1, 2, 3 once again. Go the Yankees. And ironically, this game is a lot like that game. Brian Wu 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Granted, there was a hit. There was not a hit in that game, but he has gone perfect through the order. In order. Not really perfect, but in order. He did give up the hit. Spelled off there. See if the Mariners can hop back on offense here and get some more runs. They have been hitting him pretty well. 4 hits early. This is hit right field. This one will be gone. Luis Robert. Oh, never mind. I pulled a Dave Sims. Oh, my goodness. That ball did not carry in the slightest. I would have given you money betting that was gone. That ball died. Well, embarrassing moment from me. But a guy was the Mariners commentator for 15 years and did that all the time. So I'm not very different. 1-1. And that guy's now getting paid a lot of money to commentate Yankees games. So maybe I'll get the Yankees job soon. Who knows? 2-1 here to Ahern. Way upstairs. 3-1 count. Don't start letting them walk. Release. That'd be a big problem if you let me start walking. That was a take all the way. Now it's full count. I didn't think that was a ball, but we're taking it anyway. 3-2 full count. This is raked. Center field, Ryan O'Hearn. Off the wall. Balls are not carrying tonight, everyone. Just so everyone knows, the balls are not carrying in the slightest here in the Bronx. Are they dead balls? The people are wondering. This ball is crushed off the bat. Another really hard hit ball for the Mariners. They've left 3 on base already. A 4th man on. That ball was absolutely tagged at 104 off the bat. Brings up now Luke Raley. And that's way behind on 97. Was sitting slider there. It's a 3-pitch mix for a heel, but he matches them up very well. That's 98 above the zone. He yanked that one way high. Nearing 50 pitches already for Hill. And that's an off-speed pitch. Still at 88. Hit 105 foul. 1-2. That is a insane take and a really, really lucky call. 2-2. That is Luke again! Nuke Raley was dormant all year and has erupted in games 5 and 6. Massive home run for the 2 platoon lefties combining on a double and a shot. Destroyed that. I mean, that ball's hit really high as well. I don't know how many ballparks that's gone in. That's kind of a Yankee Stadium shot, to be honest with you. But we'll take it. It's 3-0, and the Mariners are at an 85 win expectancy right now. That's fell off. Heel is still in this ball game, but they have 6 hits off of 3 runs. I don't know how long he stays in here for. This is fouled off. There's a slider hung. Took him a while to hang the slider, but Brian Hayes is very early on it. We're timing up the fastball well, so that's why I'm kind of early on that. And there it is again. That one not as hung, but still in the zone. That's hittable. Strikeout number 3 for Heel. Brings up Ryan Bliss now. And that's a good slider. That's a good slider. 3-0. Those are the hits the Mariners needed last inning, but at least they got them. This is fouled off. That's not a good swing. Inside slider on the numbers is a good pitch for Heel today. He did it again. Actually, that's a fastball. I feel a little bit better. Luke Raley, 2-run shot, 3-0 Mariners. They've given the Cy Young Award winner a lead of 3 runs. Can he protect it? The Mariners up in this series 3-2, and up in the game 3-0. Back up to the top of the order. for the Yankees. It's the only guy that's been on base for them today. He erased himself with the caught stealing. But he's been their guy in this postseason. I mean, if you look at what Jazz Chisholm has done, I did it again in this postseason. It's been a 1.1 OPS. Like I said, he homered in 3 of the first 4 games. He has 3 homers this postseason. 4 them against us. 4 total. He had 1 in the Orioles series as well, I believe. I did not really look. I'll look again. Why not? We have time. Yeah, 4 and then game 2 against the Baltimore. But he hit 1 in game 1, game 2, and game 4, I think, against us. That game 4 was so annoying. 0-2 in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Very valiant of Brian Wu, who really does not have many pitches at all to deal with lefties. He has dealt with this lineup very well, with a lot of lefties. So many. Hit on the ground hard. Platinum Glover to Brian Hayes there to make the play. 1 down. This has been a great performance from Brian Wu so far. Need to keep it up. The Yankees have come back late in these games. Late in game 3, they came back. Game 4, we did lead that game early as well. Wasn't so much late they came back in that game. We scored, then they scored, then they kind of ran away with it. Ground ball. This one's not a hard play with Bellinger running. 1-2. Man, I really wish Jazz Chisholm did not get on in the first inning, because this would be quite the feat from Brian Wu, and it still is. He's still cruising through this game. There's a great call. Home plate umpire has been very good as well. A lot of it's going well today for the Mariners. I did not change that setting, by the way. As you can tell, we've gotten a few calls. The scorecard will be about 1 run to us right now, if that existed in the video game. It does not. Probably should. That'd be cool. Pay off the Twitter account to help you make some cool graphics for the video game. 0-2 to Guerrero. He got him swinging. Brian Wu has seen 12 batters and has sat them all down with help Kyle Raleigh. 3-0 Mariners. And that's going to do it already for Luis Gil. He does not get past the 4th inning. He does get past the 4th inning. He does not get into the 5th inning. Brings up Emilio Pagan. Very different pitcher, Emilio Pagan. Very different. Now, road blaze up. Pagan is much more power than Luis Gil. Swings through 95, early on 95. Just slightly early, though, not way too early. Double last time up for road blades. He was stranded at third base.
Nope, outside.
That's outside. Getting Luis Gil, who's somebody historically that I've really struggled against in MLB The Show, out before the 5th inning cannot be overstated how big a deal that is. This is hit to the gap. Will this get down? You bet it does. It'll be double number 2 of the day for Robles. And the Mariners are hitting their stride right now on offense in the best possible moment. Victor Robles loves hitting in this ballpark. I'm going to tell you what. Julio's 2 for 2 today.
That's a ball.
I still think that RBI was an error, but I'm not going to complain. 1-0 by Pagan. Delivers.
Nope, that's
Off the ground, hard foul. Pagan has really struggled against righties. 381 average. Reverse splits. Good news for Julio. That's fouled off. That's a splitter right down the middle. Early on it. 1-2. This is fouled off. Rips that one just foul. And this one's popped up behind home plate. And now more toward the ALCS logo. Catch made by Wells. Now Cal Raleigh, who is struck out and flown out. That last at-bat was embarrassing from Cal. Can he knock run in here? Still batting lefty. This is hit left field and caught at the wall. Dominguez, the Gold Glover. Once again, I don't know how that's possible, but he makes the play. Up comes Aaron Judge once again. He struck out his first time up. It's not a perfect game for Brian Wood, but it sure felt like one until now. Aaron Judge, lift off and gone. 430 line drive home run for Aaron Judge's fourth of this postseason. The Yankees are back in this game, 3-1. Once again, the sinker catches too much zone. It doesn't catch much zone, but it catches too much of it for Aaron Judge. He can hit anything out. He took that one way deep. Brian Woo's first run given up today. The first base runner that's reached anywhere past first today for the Yankees. This is hit right to Kim. 106 off the bat. That'll hurt your hand at shortstop. Play made, though. And this is why it's so big for these Mariners to get some runs when they have runners on base. They hit the home run with O'Hearn on second, but they stranded two in the was it the third inning or second inning? And then they stranded one in the first, Julio. You need to hit with wrist and guys on base, especially when there's two on a second and third. And then Julio got on as well. This ball was hit to left. So the home run is the only damage done. 3-1. Yankees get one on the board. It's an Aaron Judge shot. And signs of life here in the Bronx. 3-1. Brings up Luis Robert. Neil Pagan still on. Was good in the last inning. It makes sense he's going to continue here. Splitter there. He did give it the double. Scott Efros. Give us Scott Efros, dude. Oh my goodness. Do it again. They won't. Surely they won't do that. They've seen what we've done with him. That's right down the middle cutter. You need to swing at that. 0-2. That's fouled off. There's the cutter again. That time it's foul. Man, I feel like that's a home run if I swing at the first pitch with that same swing. 0-2 to Robert. Fouled off. Robert homered against Boston in Game 2 of this postseason, I believe. Here's where his home run is from. Or was it Game 1? I'm not sure. I don't remember. 0-2. Another foul ball. He's fighting. This will be the sixth pitch of the AB. Still 0-2, though. Man, it's rare you get this deep into an at-bat without a ball being thrown. But Emilio Pagan's filling up the zone. This will be the seventh pitch of the AB. That's high. There's the first ball of the inning for Pagan. And there's another one. 2-2. Extended at-bat here. Be the ninth pitch of the at-bat. And that's a high fastball. And that's been the pitch that's been getting Robert in this postseason. It's been that. He's been kind of looking at outside sliders as well, if I remember correctly. Ryan O'Hearn back up. Doubled in the, fourth? This is popped up to left. So all that work done, the pitch count of the reliever, given up there in one pitch. It's not that big a deal. Luke Raley, though. Man, how big has he been late in this series? Game 5, he had the 3-run shot that broke that game open. And then another 2-run shot today. Launched it. And there's your thumbnail, by the way. I need to go get that right now. No matter what happens, there's your thumbnail. See, it was down here. Well, no, it wasn't. It was a Rayleigh home run. He didn't hit a few last year in the wild card as well. The wild card series against the Yankees. I think he did. Luke Rayleigh, man, inspirational what he's done for this team. He's been inconsistent at times, but you will always take what he's provided. He nearly just hit another one. Cutter down the middle. And by the way, cutters down the middle are really what I struggle with. I'm always early on them because they feel like fastballs, but they're really slow. 0-1. He launches one to left. Rayleigh off the top of the wall. It's a 2-out double, and it's going to be a big runner to be picked up here from Brian Hayes. Another extra base hit for Luke Rayleigh late in this series. How good has he been? Just flipped one out. And Emilio Pagan staying in the game actually makes sense with a righty on. Although, righty's batting better against him than lefties. This is blooped to center. It's a base hit. So Brian Hayes does pick up the runner at second. And they get the run right back that Judge got in the fifth. Brian Hayes does it to the Yankees again. Just bloops one. Over second and short. And gets it done. And now it's just all for the taking here. Home run here from Ryan can really break this one open. Oh my good gracious! Ryan Bliss! Because why not? With what he has provided this team in this postseason. Because absolutely why not? Why does he not hit a home run right there? I don't care what his stats say. He is my second baseman. That ball was absolutely tattooed from Ryan Bliss. Bat flip, insane aura from my second baseman. That'll do it for Pagan, and that might do it for the Yankees. It's 6-1, and still, we're on the hardest difficulty we've been on in this series. And yes, it's relatively low because I'm terrible at this game, but it is lower than it's been. Or higher than it's been. It's the highest it's been. Veteran. It's the highest it's been. You can check back. That is the highest it's been. Oh my goodness, and that's a good pitch hit as well. Although that's like a high slider, so it's not really hung. Just a high slider. 0-2. There's a swing and a miss. Ryan Bliss. Who else? What he's done in this series has been absolutely fantastic. Another homer. And hopefully this one happens in a win. 10 hits for the Mariners here in the Bronx. They've won every game here so far. Why not try to do it again? Anthony Volpe up. Now Brian Wu given even more than just the 2-run lead. Or the 3-run lead.
Nope.
It's a 5-run lead. And that was 3-1 with 2 outs in the inning, by the way. 2 outs in the inning, nobody on. Rayleigh gets a hit, a double. Then Brian Hayes gets a single, scores him. Then Ryan Bliss hits a 2-run shot. And that's what the Mariners needed. 2-out hits, runners with scoring position. Everything involved was absolutely excellent. That's fouled off. One-two to Volpe. He got him looking. Volpe cannot believe that call. I mean, it's a close pitch. It is a strike, though. Brings up now Ibanez. Ryan has faced one over the minimum this game. It was Aaron Judge home run. And you're, I think you're fine with him giving up one of those every now and then to the best player in the world. 1-1 count here. Now, 1-2 count, and the Bonnie has struck out his last time up. I think. 1-2 count. Sweeper again, why not? 7th of the day for Bryan Woo. He's proving what I've been saying about him all year. He's the ace. He's a Cy Young Award winner. He's a little bit gassed, though. That's fine, though. If we win this game, we'll get a week off, dude. And everybody can heal up, everybody can get right. And I believe that they will. As we're entering the home stretch. Foul ball. Delivery to Jazz. He got it. The Mariners are 9 outs away. Brings up now, I don't know what part of the lineup. The top of the lineup? Bryan Woo and Luis Gil, their stats compared right now. Really good day for Bryan Woo. Really bad day from Luis Gil.
That's a ball.
And is inside.
1-0.
49 years the Mariners have been around, since 1977. Of course, that'd be in real life 48 years. But 49 years here in the show in 2026.
Yeah.
Putter center, by the way. Can't see it. Splitter. Really good pitch to come off of that.
2 strikes.
1-2. Outside.
Outside.
Now 2-2. And what a day for Robles has been. He needed a game like this. I've been saying it. He's needed a game like this. 2 doubles. Swing the miss on the cutter. Second strikeout for Stroman. He's been solid since coming in. He gave up a home run to O'Hearn in the last episode, but other than that, he's been really good in relief. He could swing missed by Julio on a cutter that acts more as a slider. Very Luke Weaver-esque. Speaking of, warm up Weaver here. I think we can get another inning out of Bryan. Way inside. And there's not been a game in this series that we've won that's been like a come-from-behind win. Like, Game 1 against Boston was a come-from-behind win, I believe.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And I guess actually I lied, because we did trail in Game 5, I think. Swing and miss, another one from Stroman. Brings him now Cal Raleigh. Rare 0 for 3 day for him. That's high.
1-0.
Even I'm not swinging at that. Did Cal have... I don't think Cal got a hit last episode either. Now that I think about it. Just 1 double. And the game before that he only had 1 hit too. So he's slowing down a bit. This is just hit in front of the mound. Stroman is a great fielder. He makes the play look easy. 1, 2, 3. Go to the Mariners. We stretch here in Yankee Stadium. And here are the Mariners stats. Rayleigh and Bliss. Just like last episode, it was Rayleigh and Lamont Wade. It's guys you don't expect. I think Bryan Wood can keep going in this game. We're running until he's dry, because he gets a while to be off before the World Series, if we go that far.
Let's go, Yankees.
I don't know what that splits could possibly mean. That's just incorrect.
Ball.
Lefties are not hitting 500 against him. It's not correct. Most of this lineup is lefties, so that's how I know that's not true. Hit to center field, Julio. Another Gold Glover makes the catch. We really build this team around defense, and that's what I've loved about it. Great defense in center, elite infield defense between second, short, and third, and that's even if we don't keep Ha-Seong Kim, which obviously, like I've said, it's almost impossible we do keep Ha-Seong Kim. I still want to keep a really good shortstop defensively. Whether that might be Phil Seleston, I don't know. This is blooped in by Guerrero. Base hit. He'll stop at first base. First hit since the Judge home run, only the second hit since the first inning. Here comes Judge. And we will mound visit here. Just to make sure we got everything going, get his confidence back up. And we saw some really good relief from Luis Castillo. If it goes bad, Luis Castillo can also come in and finish this game, sort of like Strasburg has done or Matthew Bumgarner's done. Chris Sale did it in the 2018 World Series as well, so it happens sometimes. Base hit here. Back-to-back for the Yankees. They're not going to go away without a fight. 107 off the bat for Judge. Wells now. Had a home run last game. 2-run shot to tie that game at 3. Before the Mariners took advantage of the decision to put in the weird lefty, whatever his name is. Can't remember his name right now. This is hung in the middle of the plate, fouled off. Lucky break there for Brian Wu. That's as middle as it possibly can get. 0-2. Fouled off. He's getting tired now. Good to know. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Brian Wu gets Wells chasing. Or whiffing. Sorry, that's not a chase. That's a whiff. 8th of the game for Brian. Likely his last at-bat here. Jason Dominguez. He's a switch hitter, so no matter who we bring in, what side of the plate, doesn't matter. He's going to bat his preferred side. That's middle slider.
1-1.
That's a risky pitch, obviously. Don't love it located there. Inside fastball as well.
2 strikes.
Brian Wu dials in his target. Dominguez. The 1-2. Foul off. We've seen what Dominguez has done in the past in clutch situations. In this series, 1-2, fouled off again. He fouled off a lot of pitches earlier and struck out looking. That was on a slider. You go back there. I think go change up here. 1-2. He got him! Brian Wu gives up hits to Guerrero and Judge. Strikes out Wells and Dominguez. And he strikes out maybe the last 2 chances the Yankees will get in this game. Brings up Robert against Marcus Stroman. If you start hitting Marcus Stroman, this game's going to be really easy. Or not. Ibanez on to first base. No hits from Cal or Robert, and the Mariners are up 5 runs. Here comes O'Hearn off of Stroman. He hit a home run off of him in the last game. So, very quick turnaround for both these guys to face each other again. Oh, that's a sinker hung. Early on, it got way under it. Pops it way up. 2 down. Brings up Luke Raley. OPSing all of a sudden 1.0 here in the postseason. Randomly, after 2 really good games, after being kind of a non-factor. Oh my goodness, nearly hit another home run. He's early on another middle sinker. That's fouled off. 0-2 count now to Raley. Stroman's been dicing up the Mariners so far with not a lot of good pitches. That's fouled off. Right back at the screen. That's for some reason behind the catcher. Whatever, we'll ignore it. Another foul ball. It's a cutter high. Might have been a strike. With how the umpire's been very good today, so that was probably a strike. 0-2. Ground ball fouled again. Can Raley find a pitch he likes and make it a 6-run game. Mariners are 6 outs away. Wow. Well, that's one of the best pitches you'll ever see. Stroman strikes him out in a high slurve. I can't possibly think that's where he meant to throw that, but it worked out. Brian Wu's done. Brian Wu will come out of this game Luke Weaver will come in. This will be his fifth or sixth game. He's pitched 4 2/3 innings, which means this will be his 6th game, I guess. Or actually, I don't know. I won't even talk about it. It's 38% strikeout rate. He's been giving up a few hits to righties, but he'll face a few lefties here in this inning. And then we'll warm up Munoz. We're going to take now Luis Castillo down now. Sit down. And then start warming up Brash as well. Brash is the guy that comes in to get outs if this gets dirty. And if the runners get on base and it's a fire situation, the fireman will come in this game. Weaver strikes. Now, Jones, it's 0-1. Luke Weaver was one of our strategies to try and get better than the Yankees. Bring him in. This umpire's been Did I change? I guarantee you I did not change it. What in the world? This umpire's been unreal. Personalized. This dude's just freaking good, dude. Holy cow. 0-2 to Jones. Another strikeout for Mariners pitching. Jones goes down. Might be the last time the Mariners see him in this season. There's a strike there to Volpe. Like I was saying, he was the main guy we wanted to target to try and make the Yankees worse and us better, because he was so good. We could not hit him with how good he was last year. So take him away, put him on our team, makes it much easier. He has struck out the first 2 batters on 3 pitches each. Ah! I wanted the immaculate inning. The vibe would have been crazy. I don't know why he missed so bad on that first pitch. That was I feel like I kind of spotted it well. 1-1. Okay, wouldn't have mattered anyway. Didn't chase that. 2-1 here. But it's been something that we've loved. We've benefited from. Luke Weaver's been so good in many different roles. Setup guy, closer, whatever it's been, he's been very successful. Back here with the Mariners, first time since 2022 or 23, one of the two, before the Yankees really revitalized his career. I'm glad we brought him in. There's the miss from the umpire. It's a walk for Ibanez. Brings up the top of the lineup, and Jazz Chisholm. Flies it to center field, Rodriguez. The Mariners are 1 inning away for the first time ever. They'll bat one more time. It's the bottom of the lineup. Mark Leiter to face them. We will see Ryan Bliss as well. Okay, that's not good. That felt like a fastball, and I sold out for it. 0-1. And now in the dirt. That's high. 2-1. Should be 3-0. Oh, sorry. That first pitch was a strike anyway. Never mind. This is popped up. Second base side. Jazz Chisholm makes the play. 1 down. Ryan Bliss. 3 hits in this postseason, or in this ALCS. I don't care. He has 4 RBIs and 2 home runs. He has been so good. I never would have thought he'd be a thumbnail guy in this postseason, but he has been. Woo! Sweeper hung. Fouled it off. 0-2. Stroman does give 3 good innings of relief for the Yankees. Strike 3, check swing. He did go around. Brings it now Ha-Sung Kim. He flies this one to the gap. Deep and off the wall. Ha-Sung Kim gets another hit, his second of the day, his first multi-hit game of this postseason. It's a double, his first of the postseason as well. He only had 3 singles up to that point here in this entire postseason. If his bat lights up too, the Mariners are a good spot heading to Atlanta. Brings up now 2 doubles for Robles. Looks to get another one here. Ground ball to Volpe. The Mariners are coming back up 3 outs away from immortality. But for the Yankees, the last hopes are the 3 MVPs. It's not a safe spot, but he's the best pitcher on the team right now. He's been unhittable in this postseason, Andres Munoz. How good has he been? Coming on to get the final 3 outs. Needing to protect a 5-run lead against 3 MVPs and the rest of the lineup. 0-2 quickly on Bellinger. It's been not a good lineup today for the Yankees. This whole series, despite game 3 and 4, even game 4, they weren't really great on offense. As home runs go their way. It's been a really, really, really rough time for the Yankees offense against this Mariners pitching. 2-2. In dirt and the changeup. 3-2. Middle. Dials it up to 99. You don't see Munoz get to 99 very much anymore. Fouls that off at 98. So long at bat to begin the day for Munoz. In the dirt. He got him. Swinging. 1 down. And now it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the MVP in 2025. The Yankees signed him to be that buffer before Aaron Judge. He was absolutely outstanding, a near 1,000 OPS, top 5 MVP finish. Might have been the best player in the Yankees this season.
Nope, foul ball.
He's hit under 200 in this postseason. In this series especially, he's been really bad. 0-2, another ground ball foul.
Foul ball.
Swing and a miss. 2 down. It's Aaron Judge. Who else for the Yankees?
1-1.
It's been 49 years. 1977, the Mariners were established. They didn't make the playoffs until 1995. They played these Yankees. They beat them. Then 1997, 1998, 1999, 2000, they played these Yankees again. They lost. 2001, they won 116 games, the greatest team in the history of the sport. Played these Yankees, they lost. Last year, made the playoffs once again. Played these Yankees, they lost. Now, 49 years later, foul ball, ground ball, sorry. The Emerald City is going to the World Series. The Mariners advance in 6. Dominance from the pitching once again. Game 1, Game 2, Game 6. All dominant pitching games for the Mariners. And the offense does enough. It's guys like Ryan Bliss, Luke Raley, Lamont Wade, Cabrian Hayes, the bottom of the lineup. Victor Robles, the guys you don't expect. It wasn't Cal Raleigh, it wasn't Luis Robert in the final few games, it wasn't Julio Rodriguez. It was the guys you would not expect that come together and get a World Series for the Mariners. They're going to the first one in the history of their franchise, and they'll face the Atlanta Braves. A group that didn't know if they'd make it. They blew the lead in the division. They were up big against the Rangers. They went down 2.5 games on a really bad stretch after the All-Star game. They turned it back around. They won the division for the first time in who knows how long. It was like 2001, I think. And now the Mariners are going to the World Series. They 4-hit the Yankees. And they get the job done. Finally. 49 years later. I did kind of botch the call. Do I want the call back? Probably. I should have said... I liked everything but me saying foul ball. Ground ball was... everything else was fine. I wish I didn't botch the call. That's what you want me to say? You're right. I wish I didn't bounce. I wish I didn't botch the call. Whatever. Here's Rayleigh's home run again. This is when I really knew it was going to happen. Brian Wood was dealing today. Everything Brian was doing was just perfect. He was locating everything. I mean, it was everything you might have wanted and more from the Mariners today. Utterly fantastic. Don't want to. I'd rather this screenshot actually, please. Thank you. Much better. And then we'll do this too. Luke Rayleigh, man, he was the reason that we go to the World Series. He was the reason. He was the guy. Two hits, home run again. Game 5 to break that game open. That game was close. Game 5 was really tight. But Luke Rayleigh broke that one open, 3-run shot. Luke Rayleigh breaks this one open. And the Mariners will face the Braves. Strider, Schwellenbach, Reynaldo Lopez. Do they not have Chris Sale anymore? Let's take a look at the I know we looked at him last episode. That's the wrong team. Here we are right here. Kelnick is here. Let's freaking go. Chris Sale is still here. We did line up Chris Sale in season 1. Destroyed him. Got him out of there in less than an inning. He didn't even pitch a full inning. So we know we can beat him. Reynaldo Lopez is always tough for me because he's very fastball heavy. Schwellenbach should be simple. I mean, I know he's not crazy with any of his stuff, but he does have a lot of pitches. And Strider is obviously gonna be the tough guy. Strider, we might lose game 1, to be honest with you, because Strider is just so good. He was great again. Strikeout numbers are just out of the window. They're so good. And the lineup is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, we played them in year 1. It was the best game we played all season in year 1. It was the Hunt for October episode, and it was such a fun game. We won that game in a shootout. Logan Gilbert was terrible. Chris Sale was terrible. Cal Raleigh had some home runs. I think Rainier Rosarena had some hits, which is rare last season. Dylan Moore had a near home run. I think Jorge Polanco also nearly had a home run. Michael Harris, Jerks Profar, Acuna, Olson, Riley, Albies, Winker, Murphy, Caballero. It's very similar. I mean, this is mostly their lineup today. If you stop at 6, this is literally their lineup, and the Sean Murphy also is there. But then you have like Max Kepler, who's new, Caballero, who's new, Winker, who's new, Mariner legend apparently. Not really. I mean, I hated Jesse Winker as a player. He was just brutal. But I did like what he brought in terms of energy to the team. I'll say that. Where did this version of him go, though? Why did he drop a 950 OPS then dip? Whatever. Anyway, we're in the World Series, man. It does not get any better than that. So, next episode, we will play the World Series. It's probably not George. It's probably Logan. If he's healthy and ready to go, it's probably Logan. Let's see. Actually, I'm not actually gonna play the game. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna play it. I just want to see what Logan's stamina is like. It's in a good spot. So it'll be Logan in game 1, Brian in game 2, George in game 3, and then probably Luis Castillo, by the way, in game 4, because game 4 in this series against the Yankees went really bad with Bryce Miller. He was terrible. So I want to see someone else play for us in that spot. So we do win. We made the World Series. We do the thing that the Mariners have never done. 4 more wins, and we win the World Series. By the way, when we win the World Series, if we win the World Series, if we don't, whatever happens, this series is not ending. We're going to continue this series because I want to do another off season, maybe 2 more off seasons. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you for everybody for watching and enjoying the series as much as I have. A lot more support recently has been great. All the comments have been amazing. Thank you all so much. And yeah, why not see you in the Fall Classic next time? Thank you for watching. See you next